All right, guys, thanks for joining me in the garage today, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're looking at a portable air compressor pump that you would use to pump up like your dirt bike tires, mountain bike tires, inflate balls. You can even use it to pump up your car tires. This is from HomelyLife. I want to get this unboxed. I want to show you guys how to use it and show you how I keep it in my dirt bike riding pack as a pretty handy tool to have with me. So like I said, guys, this is from HomelyLife. This is just a small little portable air compressor pump, really good for all types of tires and doing all kind of inflating. This is a handy tool I keep in my bag to keep my dirt bike tires aired up at the proper PSI. Pretty light, pretty compact. It's like the size of a cell phone. It is a little bit thicker, but it's really no bigger than like the cell phone, probably double or triple the thickness, but nice, lightweight, compact. A couple accessories here. We have a couple accessory inflator nozzles, Presta valve, and ball inflator nozzle. And then here is the inflator nozzle that we would hook onto our tires. It just screws into the side, actually, right here, very easily. Screws right in here. Just a couple turns, few seconds, that's on there, and we just clamp it down on our tire. To charge this up, so here's one of the cool things I like about this. It comes with a charging cord, so we plug in there, and then we put it into USB-A to charge it. Now, it also is going to have a USB-A input. We can put a charger cord in here. I can even charge my cell phone from this port right here. This is my riding pack that I normally use when I'm riding the bike here, and so I'll just keep this on there. I'll just keep this actually right in this top compartment here. Stays in there very easily, very compact. Control and operation is super simple on this. This middle button is just the power button. We just turn it on like that. With this being able to come off, which I really like that it comes off, I'm able to pack it away a lot easier, and then I can just choose my mode down here at the bottom. I just choose the mode. It has some preset PSI, so this would be like for bicycle tires, 45 PSI. I can up or down with the side buttons there. I want to do for this bike, for my dirt bike here, I'm going to show you how I use this one. I use the ball inflation because I usually keep these tires on this bike about 15 PSI. So the default is 8, so all I have to do is just go up to 15. And I'm right there. It goes up in a half PSI increment, so you can really dial in a half PSI if needed. And the gauge is really accurate too. So if we just do that, we're ready to inflate. One other feature I want to show you is the light. So there's a light right here on top. And if I just push the up arrow, it goes on. And so it's pretty bright, able to light up the darkness pretty good there. And then there's a couple modes here. If I push it again, it's going to strobe slowly. See how it's strobing, kind of like an emergency signal. And then I push it again, it's going to strobe quicker. So if let's say you're lost out in the woods or something, you need a signal emergency services, you've really got kind of an emergency signal there, which is really nice. And then the last time it just turns that off. Now I've used a couple different portable compressors before, and I like this style because it has the 90-degree angle for the tire valve adapter. It fits really good on like dirt bikes. Even my mountain bike, it works really good for that. Some of them have a hose that just comes straight out from this, and you've got to, turn it around there. This just clips on really easy. So if I just put this right on the tire, it clips on. Set it at 15. So I'm at 6.5 PSI right now, so I need to add almost double that to the middle button here, and that's going to turn it on. After it reaches the set PSI, it just turns off automatically. So that only took about 30 seconds to be able to inflate this tire from 6 PSI all the way up to 15 PSI. So it didn't take much time at all. It says that it can do about 25 bike tires on a full charge. So that's quite a big battery life on this to be able to do that many tires. It can do 3 full car tires and over 50 balls sports balls to inflate. So this thing has a good battery life. I don't have to recharge it every time I use it. I can use it, let it sit for a little while, use it again, and then recharge it at that point. Mountain bike tire. My mountain bike tire actually recently got flat. I got a thorn in it, and my tire sealant didn't stop the leak. So I want to go through this. I usually keep this 30, 35 PSI. So I want to pump this up. I just want to see how long it's going to take, see how quickly it does it. So this pumped up my mountain bike tire pretty quickly from 0 all the way to 30 psi in a very, very short period of time. It's probably a minute and a half that it took to get up to that psi. So I like the speed of this. It really gives me peace of mind knowing that I carry this when I'm riding my dirt bike or I'm riding my mountain bike, for example. And it fits really secure very easily in any of my riding packs. So my dirt bike riding pack, I usually carry like a water bladder. When I'm riding my mountain bike, it fits very easily right down inside of my little water bag that I'm using for my mountain biking. Especially because I know if I get a flat tire, usually it's going to be some kind of a slow leaking, pinhole that's caused a leak. If I have some way to pump it back up, I'm not going to be stranded. I'm going to be able to inflate the tire, be able to ride the bike a little bit further, and hopefully get back to the point where I started or where I can get more help if I need to. So just having peace of mind knowing that I can inflate the tires if I need to is really nice, especially in a small compact package like this. I also like the emergency features. So having this charged up, it's like having a portable battery pack or an external battery pack for my cell phone. Sometimes when I'm out riding, if I'm using GPS on my phone, that can drain the battery a little bit. And if something happens, and I need to charge my phone, I always carry a spare charging cord, so that way I can just plug right here into the USB-A port. I can charge my phone, and it's going to give me the power I need to hopefully sustain my cell phone in case I need it. Also, having the strobe light, the flashing light, that's really kind of a cool feature as well. So not only is it an inflator, it's kind of an emergency device as well. It's really going to help. If you keep this in your car, in your backpack, where you're riding, inflating your tires really is important. I also like the fact that it's a pretty good value. It's an affordable one. It seems to be on the lower end as far as the price is concerned. A lot of these are over $100. This is half that. This generally goes for around $50, $40 to $60 range. So it's a nice peace of mind. It's pretty affordable. It's not real expensive, but it feels like it's a quality product. So I think this is a worthwhile investment. It really is to have with it. I'm glad that I have it. Big shout out to HomelyLife for supporting the channel on this product and partnering with us on this product. Stay tuned to the channel for more videos as we go out and ride dirt bikes, more mountain biking stuff. We're going to get out on the trails and use this because my tires never stay the same temperature. I mean, these tires never hold the same PSI depending on the temperature, when the last time you rode it was. And so I'm always checking. Before I go out and ride, I always check it. And before I used to carry like a hand pump, and it didn't have a very accurate gauge on it. This has a nice accurate gauge, so I can just clip this right onto the stem, the tire valve, see exactly what my PSI is, add a couple PSI if I need to, right before my ride. It doesn't take a lot of time to do that, and I'm good to go. So I'm going to be using a lot for that. See the link to this down in the description below. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.